What is your net worth in terms of personal wealth?
I'm worth 790 million.
790 million. Made up in...
Made up of largely land, and I've got tea, I've got trees, and vehicles, farm equipment, and of course the income from the law firm.
You tell this committee your financial net worth.
Mr. Speaker, yes, I would comment on that. If I take my investments in shares in various, in some companies, and also the properties that I own, I would put my net worth at about 4 billion shillings.
4 billion. What are your current and anticipated sources of income?
Mr. Speaker, rental income, dividends, where I have the shareholdings, and also interests, and of course other expenses that come from the farm.
What is your net worth in terms of wealth?
So my net worth is a combination of mine and my husband, and it's 455,845,320.
You and your husband?
Yes.
Honorable members,
Mr. Speaker.
yes?
The Speaker. Mr. Speaker.
I think
Yes?
because
Yes, Caleb.
yeah, because this is the House of Records, so I propose we divide it to two.
Chairman, it is not necessary to be divided into two. It can be another way.
Break families.
Yeah.
If they own it jointly, if there's a dispute, the courts will decide. What is your net worth in terms of personal wealth?
My net worth is 31 million Kenya shillings.
That 1 million. What is it made of? You've done much better than your age mates.
I come from a region that is engaged in farming.
Yes.
So I've invested in lands and planted crops, tea if you've been to the region,
Yes.
coffee, bananas, and other.
Mira.
Definitely.
Yes. Okay, Eric, thank you very much. Yes.
I was asking whether he has a car.
Do you own a car?
No. I have chosen to invest instead of buying a car to start with.
Yes. If you are approved
Yeah.
and appointed,
Yes.
and you get into the office, and tomorrow a major contractor in the water sector comes and offers you a car, will you take it?
No.
Mr. Speaker.
Your net worth.
My network, Mr. Speaker, is as of today 980 million.
980 million.
Yes.
Comprising?
I have provided comprises of I have pieces of land both in Garissa and Nairobi, my house in Nairobi, my house in Garissa, my cattle ranch in Garissa, my rental property in Nairobi and Garissa, my shares in family-owned business, my camels and cattle and motor vehicles, and Mr. Speaker, lastly, I have got good revenue from the book sales of my autobiography, which is one of the best selling book, the #1 best-selling book as of today.
How much were you worth when we last vetted you?
8.
What is your net worth in terms of personal wealth?
I'm worth 790 million.
790 million. Made up
It's made up of largely land, and I've got tea, I've got trees, and vehicles, farm equipment, and of course the income from the law firm.
Thank you, Migos. Dr. Karanja, have you ever been adversely mentioned in any integrity-related report?
No, Mr. Speaker, sir.
There is a man, Olonyango, who has written saying your conduct and integrity as a nominee is not good because you have faced one or multiple allegations of unethical behavior and participation in corrupt and illegal activities. Is it true?
Not
he has
true.
provided no evidence, but that's what he says.
That is not true, Mr. Speaker, sir, because yes. I have never participated in such kind of activity.
Do you hold any leadership position in any political party?
No, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Within Kenya?
No, Mr. Speaker, sir.
What is your net worth?
My net worth is 214 million shillings.
Yes, made out of?
Made up of my residence, my family residences. Mm-hmm. We have apartments. I have vehicles. We have plots and land. I have deposits in a bank account.
Okay. Eric, have you ever been mentioned adversely in any investigations on matters of integrity?
No, sir.
No, sir. Good. Do you hold any position in any political party within Kenya?
No, sir.
What is your net worth in terms of personal wealth?
My net worth is that 1 million Kenya shillings.
That 1 million. What is it made of? You've done much better than your age mates.
I come from a region that is engaged in farming.
Yes.
So I've invested in lands and planted crops, tea, if you've been to the region.
Yes.
Coffee, bananas, and other.
Mira.
Definitely.
Yes. Okay, Eric, thank you very much. Yes.
I was asking whether he has a car.
Do you own a car?
No. I have chosen to invest instead of buying a car to start with.
Yes. If you are approved and appointed, and you get into the office, and tomorrow a major contractor in the water sector comes and offers you a car, will you take it?
No.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
His MP, Honorable Paul, when he entered Parliament, he as well did not have a car.
But President Uhuru bought him a car and he
yes, but
accepted it.
you see, if he is appointed as a CS, he will definitely be getting mortgage.
Order, Dawood.
Mr. Speaker.
There is no member of this committee who has a duty to defend a nominee. We're just asking him questions. They are not meant to trick him in any situation.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Now that the nominee has said he doesn't have a car and he has never owned one, I wanted to know what is his dream car? Which one are you looking? What's your dream? Which one are you dreaming that one day? Which one?
Eric, don't answer that.
Honorable Speaker, I will need your protection in future.
Yes, don't answer that.
Did he answer your question?
Yes, no, he
was
didn't.
offered a car by a contractor in the water sector.
He said no. Okay. You are going into a ministry like many others. You know, the service ministries, water, roads, and agriculture, and all this, health, they are infiltrated by mega cartels, literally mafia. And you must, as a young person, resist their approaches to you and fight them out of the ministry so that you run a clean ministry to help Kenyans.
Thank you.
Eric, we are done with you. We have looked at your papers against what we have. We find them okay. There was no memorandum from the public against you. We now release you to go back to your other engagements and wait to hear your fate from this committee at a later stage.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you, honorable members, for the engagement. I appreciate comments from all of you. And also, I would like to thank Kenyans who have been sending me messages of goodwill. And I hope that this committee rules in my favor. Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. No. What is your net worth?
Mr. Speaker, my net worth stands at 243,448 million Kenya shillings.
How much were you worth at the last?
It was 156 million Kenya shillings.
What has occasioned the growth?
Mr. Speaker, it's largely appreciation of assets, private business, and one asset acquired within Nairobi, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Will come.
Sorry, the nominee has had a very illustrious career, and you know, PhD, you've done consultancy all over. And when you are here for the approval hearings in 2022, after all those many years of working, your wealth was at 544 million. Now, 2 years later, your wealth now is at 694 million. That is a whopping 150 million shillings more. Maybe you could explain to us, is this increase probably related to the office that you hold? It would be important for us to know.
I have also been asked about my wealth, which has increased from 544 million to 694 million. It is true because, first, let me start by saying that I have not benefited from any improper business. I have not done any business with government. Let's start from there. I have not applied for any tender by myself, by proxy, by relative, or by anybody. Mr. Speaker, before I was appointed, my wealth was at 544 million. I said at that time